you've been wanting. And best of all, time to take your pick from that scrumptious array of tasty treats waiting for you at the snack bar, where the popcorn's poppin', the cold drinks are sparkling, the hot dogs are sling, the coffee is steaming, and a luscious treasure of confectionery delights with ice cream and candy and so much more to tempt any taste is waiting for you now at the snack bar. You'll be notified in plenty of time when the next show is about to begin.
Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're checking out an abandoned roadside find called the Moonlite Drive In. It's situated right behind me here. Now that name may sound familiar to you. That's because I filmed a different Moonlite Drive-In 2 years ago located in Pennsylvania. That one's actually set to reopen really soon. If you haven't watched that video, you can click the button up here on the top of the screen. This one though is situated in Virginia. I do have some information I'm going to share with you about, as well as a few photos, but it's empty, abandoned, and ready to be explored. So if you're ready, come along with me. Okay, so down near the road there is an old marquee sign. We'll get a closer look at that later. Right here is the building. I'm going to put up the before photo, and this is a pretty good shot as to how it looked when it was last in operation, and here's the after. It's about as close as I could come to lining it up. But the entrance is here with the ticket booth, and you see the sign is still pretty much intact, minus the moon is no longer there, but the signing, the neon, and the stars and everything's still intact. This is where you would drive up to. Now the property is posted. It's also for sale too. I was able to drive right up to it. So we're not going to snoop around too much. I just want to give you guys a good look around though. You can see the old sign here though. Welcome to the Moonlite Theatre. Speed limit 10 miles per hour. And of course we got a car back there showing. So we're gonna wait to see what the car does first, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm not sure what that truck's doing up there, but we're gonna take a walk around though. This is the old ticket booth. Or I should say probably a admission booth, but it's where you pay. And over there I believe is where the refreshment stand was. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was bathrooms. And then back there is the projection room. Right here is the screen, still intact. It's actually a nice shot right there. It's a unique design. Most theaters I've seen, drive-in theaters, have a screen by itself kind of in the far back of the parking lot. This one's near the entrance, and it's built on top of the little structure here. Okay, so I do have a little bit of information I'm going to share with you. This is found online on numerous websites, so it is confirmed to be accurate. It's called the Moonlite Drive-In, and opened in 1949. Single screen drive-in with a capacity of 454 cars. On August 2007, 8th of August 2007, it was added to the National Register of Historic Places. Closed in 2013, and in 2016 had a new owner who reopened it as the Moonlite Drive-In. On October 21st, 2016, they played The Legend of Tarzan. It was, let's see. It only lasted a brief time and closed shortly after that. So it looks like late 2016, early 2017 it closed. I did find an article online too where there was a lawsuit filed against the new owner in 2017 for not fulfilling his promises on a written agreement or written contract of renovating or rehabilitating the place. So I believe it's in the middle of a legal issue right now. It is for sale, as we mentioned, but you know, it's posted, but it's also abandoned. So I don't know if someone is going to be purchasing it and reopening it as a drive-in, or maybe just raising it and building a strip mall or something, who knows. But it is a pretty neat looking facility though, that really grabs your attention though when you're driving down the road. And you know, as we saw from the before photo, it's really nice and bright at night. So not a whole lot to see here, but we'll walk around a little bit more and see if there's anything else worth sharing, and then we'll head down to the marquee and show you that up close, and then probably wrap it up after that. Believe it or not, there's still actually power hooked up to it too. Taking some pictures of the place. I was driving by, I saw it. I saw the sale sign down there. I saw the northeast sign there. Is it your place? Well, not here. Oh, okay. So I was looking online and it showed it closed like 2016 or so, 2017. After it reopened, real fun about Exeter. There's another Moonlite Drive In there.
Oh,
it's
really?
Actually, I filmed it, I'm a videographer. In 2017 I filmed it, it's completely abandoned. Someone bought it privately, rehabilitated it, and it's supposed to open this year. And it's supposed to be holds 500 cars, and it has a very similar marquee like that one. It has Moonlite Drive In on it. Wow. And I was like, what are the chances? It's the same name, but you know, completely different parts of the country. But it's reopening as Moonlite Drive In Pennsylvania.
Well, so, I don't remember who originally built this thing. It had to be back in, well, I don't know. I mean, I came here when I was a young guy, and I'm 74, so.
It's been here a while.
It's been here a while, and the guy that ran it then, he wasn't the one that originally built it, so.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to put some money in this thing back then when they built it, I mean.
Yeah, I saw a picture from when it was last opened with the neons all lit up and everything like that. It looked really beautiful.
It'd be great somebody to open it, but, you know. We're not. We're just hopefully somebody might buy it to do. Okay, so as you guys probably heard, I talked to that nice southern gentleman. His name is Howard, and he's somehow related to this. He doesn't own it, but somehow with whoever owns it, he's related to them, and he's kind of looking after it. But he said that the bottom here was actually an apartment. The owner used to live there, and that is the screen. And then back here, as I did guess, that's the projection booth and snack bar. And he said that there is interested buyers in it, but it's unknown, you know, what's going to happen with it. But he said it's 13 acres it sits on, and that the screen itself is really in good shape, but it would need a whole new concession stand, snack bar. But he did say we could look around, so we'll just kind of take a peek here and there. And I explained to him too about the Moonlite Drive In located in Pennsylvania, and he was really shocked to hear that. He thought this was the only one around. So he's like, if you get in touch with that owner, tell him there's another one down here, he could come and reopen it. So he did say after closing that the roof blew off, so I'm guessing the inside is pretty much moldy and decayed. You can see some of the projection windows here. Not sure if we can see anything inside. Oh man, looks like the equipment's still in there. I'm gonna snap a photo in there with my phone. Maybe I can put it on the screen to show you. And you can see the parking lot goes and goes. There's a lot of room here. 454 cars. Here's just a peek inside. Here's the concession stand.
everything's still in here. The old movie reels. Wow. I'm not going to spend much time in here, just want to show it really quick. Incredible. There's actually some of the old speakers. I used to park near them, and that's how you would hear the movie. Nowadays it's all through radio frequencies, tuning a radio station, but it's really cool that these are still here. I agree, this is manufactured by Drive In Theatre Manufacturing Company. It's like Kansas, Missouri. Not sure the size of the screen, but it's definitely holding intact pretty well. There's no holes in it. I spot something over here. Look at this old Pepsi soda fountain dispenser. That's a blast from the past. Wow, that's pretty cool. Love the logo. I mean, this would be great just for a little display. Jet water, Pepsi Cola, and whatever else they had. And there's the ice machine. But that is cool. And there's the electrical room. And he did say right here, these concrete pads, they had a playground here for kids. So before the movie started, families would be sitting in their cars and kids would come up here and play on the playground, which is pretty neat. So on the far side is the entrance over there. After parking your car and watching the movie, you would proceed to the exit. Right through where my car is there. Here's a brief look at the apartment here. We'll do a really quick walkthrough. Small kitchen. Really moldy and gutted in here. Elvis. Probably all movie posters and stuff. A little office. I would say they did eventually convert over to radio frequency. There's all the marquee letters. Okay, so here's the entrance. You can see the for sale sign there and the large Moonlite Theatre, better known as the Moonlite Drive In. But just imagine seeing that lit up at night. That would really look beautiful and amazing. Big and tall and bright. Definitely will catch your attention driving down the road. But just over here though is the old marquee sign. Now again, I do have a before photo. I will put it up right now. You'll see it has a movie that was playing here with the letters, and this is how it looks today. Still hanging on, but definitely in rough shape, but we'll get a closer look at it. All right, now if the sign up there on the building, the Moonlite Theatre sign, didn't get your attention, this definitely will, because this whole thing is outlined in neon lighting. The whole Moonlite Theatre itself has white neons, it looks like. You got white, yellow, crisscrossing around the perimeter border of it, and obviously the marquee sign itself would be backlit with neons in there. So this is really something else. I mean, this definitely should be salvaged whether they open this up or not, but just to see that lit up again would be an awesome sight. And the fact that the neon tubing is still intact is pretty remarkable. Now the back side of it here isn't faring so well. You can see almost everything is missing. It's either been stripped or stolen or something, but only 2 letters remaining and nearly all the neons are gone. So that's why it definitely should be saved. At least what's left of it anyways. Okay everyone, we're going to wrap up the video here. A couple quick thoughts I want to mention is that number one, this place is obviously watched and posted, so if you do come here, be respectful. Don't go damaging anything, graffitiing anything, breaking into anything. The gentleman here who is watching after it was gracious enough to allow me to take pictures and video it and explore it. He was a little leery of me at first, which is understandable, but once I told him my reason for being here and told him what I do for a living and talked about the other Moonlite Theater, he was really, you know, opened up to me, shared a lot of useful information I was able to share with you guys as well. And he did say that he doesn't know when it opened, but it's been open as long as he's been around. He's 70 some years old, so it's been around at least since that time. I think it did change the names to Moonlite Drive In or Moonlite Theater. I don't know what the previous name was. One of you may know that information. If you could, share it down below. But it's really cool to see, you know, what is left of it here. It's still pretty much a fully intact drive-in theater. I mean, obviously it's in bad shape. The concession area and the projection room, you know, it's in bad shape with leaking water, but still intact. Everything's still at the counter, the marquee board for the snacks and beverages, and the projection room was like a time capsule. I couldn't believe it. All the movies are still in there, the projectors, the rewinders, the speaker system. Just really, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I didn't expect to find that in there, and that really made it worth it. And behind me here, the little apartment was pretty cool. Nothing left of it. It's pretty much stripped and moldy and waterlogged, but it was still neat to see and learn about that the owner used to live here right underneath the... Sorry about that, I almost lost the camera, but really neat to learn that he lived underneath the projection screen. So with that said, if you guys have any additional thoughts, comments, questions, feel free to leave them down below. Stick around at the end of this video for a quick photo montage. I did snap some photos around the area here. Weird coincidence, you know, that I filmed 2 abandoned drive-in theaters called the Moonlite Drive-In. The first one obviously is renovated and opening up, I think, next month. Or it may have already been open by the time you watch this video. And this one they're hoping to find a buyer that's going to reopen it, but it is in bad shape. The apartment here is waterlogged, moldy, you know, in really bad shape. Nothing left behind really. It was neat to learn though that they did convert over from the speaker system, those little poles out there in the lot, to a radio frequency that you just tune your radio station to hear the movie. That is how modern day drive-in theaters work. And it did say within a pretty short radius of here, just a couple nearby towns, there are 2 or 3 more operating drive-in theaters. So he is shocked that this one didn't work out, but he did say the owner ran into some health issues and then I think legal issues, and it kind of got out of hand at that point. And lastly, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It was a nice little roadside attraction, and one I'm glad I was able to document and to share with you guys. So thanks so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Check out my playlist down below where I do have additional videos and different content on my channel. And to make sure you're alerted for new videos, just ring that notification bell. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you on the next video.
The show will start in 9 minutes.